Hey guys, it's Becky Bamboo. Today's Wednesday, October 19th, 2011. My birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, so I'll be 32 tomorrow. Woo. Um, so I owe you guys several updates, and I apologize that I've been kind of slacking lately. I've been slacking in a lot of areas of my life, including exercise, and I need to nip that in the bud as quickly as I can. This week has been how I'm on my period, or the circus is in town, or Aunt Flo is visiting, or whatever you want to say. Um, so I've been feeling awful. Over the weekend, I went away on a trip with my husband. He took me to up north of Chicago to a resort called Key Lime Cove. If you're interested in knowing more about it, there's a website, keylimecove.com. It's an indoor water park. We had a fabulous trip, and I actually took some videos of us doing one of the water slides. We had so much fun. So if you want to watch it, go ahead. If not, whatever. So anyway, coming back from that, and then the circus being in town, I've been feeling so awful. The last 3 months that I have had my period, I have been sick. Like, I just feel sick the week of my period. Like, I have zero energy, zero tolerance for, like, I get very irritated very easily. My pouch is so tight and pissed off, and it's hard to eat, and I struggle with getting stuck all the time, and it's just miserable. So, speaking of needing to get back to the gym, this is not the week it's going to happen. It's not going to be. I just don't have the energy to do it, and I'm irritated about it, and I don't even want to go there. So, anyway, next week, things are going to change, and I'm going to kind of do another video, talk more about that, because I've definitely let that slide, and it needs to stop. So let's see, what else? I went to see my surgeon last week. So this is week 68 post-op for me, and I actually didn't get home till late Monday, so I didn't weigh Monday, and then I worked early Tuesday. So I weighed this morning. I'm still 189. Nothing has changed with my weight. I'm just in a happy spot, so that's good with me. I'm fine with that. So anyway, I went to see the surgeon last week for my 1-year follow-up. Yes, it's been longer than a year, but there's a whole story with my insurance and labs and all that. Look back if you want to know about it. So anyway, I went to see him, and I had a really good checkup, really good visit with him. He said he was so impressed to see me at Walk From Obesity, and just to realize that I was running now. He had no idea that I was running. So we chatted about running, and he's a runner, and so kind of put me on his level a little bit, which was nice. Nice to be a little more personal with him, and I think that it helps that I've been so involved with his practice, and because I've done so well with my weight loss, they've used me as an advocate, so to speak, of the practice, and I've done seminar speaking and a video for the website and various different things. So I think that kind of puts me on a little bit different level than other patients with him, which I guess is an advantage to me because I get to kind of have a different connection with him. And if I have any problems, I think that will be, a benefit to me to kind of have that little tighter relationship. But anyway, he said he was impressed with my running, and he's like, you should do some races. And I'm like, Dr. Wagner, I've done races. And he's like, oh, I didn't know that. I'm like, yeah, I've done a couple 5Ks and a 6K. And he's like, oh my gosh, you really are a runner. I'm like, yeah. So that was kind of fun. But I also met his new dietitian. I've talked to her via email several times about different things. But I got to meet her in person, and she's like, have you seen your poster? And I was like, my poster? She's like, yeah, they asked me to submit pictures for their wall of success. Well, basically the walls in the waiting room and down the hallways, are kind of dubbing the wall of success, where their successful patients will submit before and after photos, and they'll put their pictures up with like their pre-weight and post-weight and how much BMI they'd lost and stuff like that. So they had asked me to do that, and at that time, when they asked me to do that, was right at my 1-year mark when I had created a big collage pictures of a front shot and a side shot, and it's just various months along the first year of my weight loss, showing how the progression had gone. And actually, the dietitian had seen that on Facebook, and she asked if they could use that. So they did. Now, most of the wall of success is people 8x10 photos. It's all 8x10 photos. So I thought, when I got in the office today, I was looking around for it and I didn't see it, and kind of went down the hallway when they took me back and I still didn't see it. So when the dietitian came in to talk to me, she's like, "Did you see your poster?" And I'm like, "Poster?" She's like, "Yeah, your patient success poster." I was like, "No." She's like, "Well, come on, you got to come see it." No, I don't have an 8x10 in the office. I have a poster. They used all of the photos that they wanted from me. There is 30 photos of me on this poster. Plus, I had been the patient of the month, which on the website, which they had me basically do a story of my weight loss through my post-op, I guess, pre-op to post-op life, I guess, so to speak. And so I had done a story, and they printed the story on the poster, and then they put all my weight and stats and everything on there. So I was like, oh my God, not only do I have a poster, but they put it literally right next to the window where you check in. So they're like, "Yeah, you're our celebrity patient." And I was like, "What do you mean?" They're like, "Well, because it's so big and we put it here, there's not anybody who comes in here who doesn't stop and look at it and read it and ask us questions about you. And so we call you our office celebrity." And I'm just like thinking, this is nuts. Like, it's nuts to me. I remember going into the office for my consultation with him and saying to my husband, someday it would be neat to be one of these pictures. Not only am I a picture, I'm a freaking poster in there now. So that was pretty cool. The other thing was I knew I was going to have an upper GI when I went. My surgeon has an x-ray machine in his office, and I was very nervous about that because I've been really concerned that I had stretched my pouch, because the volume of food I can eat now is so much more than what I could initially. And that always freaks me out sometimes when I eat meals and it takes longer to get full and I can eat more volume and stuff like that. So anyway, I was kind of telling him that. He's like, "The pouch doesn't stretch. Come on, let's go do a upper GI and you can see it, and we'll just make sure everything's fine." I'm like, okay. So I got to see my little pouch on TV, and I'm having no complications, no signs of problems, no signs of ulcers or anything like that. Everything looks really good, and it was nice to see my little baby pouch on TV, and just to realize like everything really is fine. I don't need to freak out about this. So anyway, I had a great visit. All my labs came back golden. Protein levels are good. All of my liver function is good. All of my vitamin levels are good. It's just nice. It's nice to have a good checkup. It just always makes you feel so much better. So anyway, that said, everybody was complimenting and congratulating on all the work I've done, and it just kind of reiterated to me how I've got more work to do and I need to continue on with the intensity that I started with, and my intensity has dropped off so dramatically. So next week I need to make some big changes, and I've got to figure out a plan to get myself back into the swing of things, into the swing of being at the gym a lot. Ever since I started my new job, it's just kind of tapered off because work has started to consume more and more and more of my time. But I have to figure out a way to get around that, and I need to come up with some sort of plan and accountability program, and get back to making videos more regular, because that really always has been what kept me accountable. So though I haven't gained weight, I haven't lost any more, and I just feel like I need to keep working hard to keep my muscles strong, and keep running because it's something that I need to do and I enjoy doing, and I need to keep pushing myself because I'm not done in this journey yet. I haven't reached the finish line, and there is no finish line. It's just about challenging yourself. So I need to continue to challenge myself. So anyway, that's what's going on. Everything's great. My birthday's tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll do a video or not, but I will check in as soon as I can. I love you guys. Mwah. Bye.